As for who, I think there's only a few people I think would actually get this, so let's see who gets it. Selector, you're getting background noise.
How am I getting background noise? I'm not hearing any.
Well, something on your mic is picking up. I was looking at Discord and your mic was going off with the sound effects.
Oh, gee.
Alright. We'll all drift to sleep. And you all know this feeling.
Huh? Oh.
What the?
You guys were here too?
So this is new.
Ogren, let me put it this way. Mentally is on guard, so pretty much preparing for anything to try to attack the group mentally.
Olnir is confused as to where the grand feast hall is.
Yep, and Soundwave, in case you aren't able to see, Nephrite is in here too.
No, she's seeing my live screen. Well, for a sec. Can you still see this sound?
Yeah, I can still see.
Okay. Because remember, I'm sharing the screen with you guys, so...
Yep, all you see this grand table full of puddings, roasts, potatoes, feasts, pretty much all your favorite foods, surrounded by a grassy area, couple of ruins, a statue of a lady, and flowers and trees blowing in the breeze. Though you
Hey,
cannot
cat.
feel a breeze. You
Okay,
feel
so
this dread
out of
air.
character. Sorry. Out of character. I kind of have an idea of what the statue is, but can any of us recognize it?
Row religion.
Yeah, what are we
Yep, saw
on
that.
it? Give me a minute.
I saw that coming.
Okay, give me a second. I was gonna ask that, but I wanted to wait for you to finish, so...
Yep, sorry about
Well,
that.
I rolled a 19.
Oh,
Got a
mark it.
-1.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
Now I've
I'll get the one.
I
I'll get the
just
one.
realized. And mine's Bupkiss.
Holy crap. Oh, now got an 18. Dang.
That's a 19, because he has a -1 to his modifier.
I imagine that is kind of par for the course. He is a dwarf. They are religious people as a standard.
And given this is a dinner table, he probably figured it out.
So, only...
I don't know if mine pulled up. I don't know if mine pulled up.
I didn't see it.
Never mind, I'm not gonna speak.
It did not.
It was a 12.
It was a 12?
Please, because I don't know I don't know why I'm not picking up.
You're cutting in and out, Soundwave.
If I need to be logged in on the... I am still at my hairdresser's house. Can you please for me?
Did anyone understand her?
Yeah,
I think we have to need a roll for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never get back on the table.
Yep,
Oh, but they've got Underdark Paella.
Well, now we don't know if this could do something to us in the real world.
Oh.
anyone above 14 knows that the lady statue represents Talona.
Selector, you got background again.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. So Talona is what? Because Hunter has an 18 and I got a 15.
Isn't Talona one of the gods?
She
And
is.
what are they the goddess of?
Poison.
Oof. Oof. Good thing we didn't eat the food.
Eh.
Ogman's eyes are just going wide. Everyone gets close as we can together now. And Ogman just books it to Null and Quen, but going around the table. And when I say around, I'm gonna be specific, like this way around. So,
Just
well, Eric, get close.
yeah.
Because Ogman's going to share the information that he has. That this is a goddess of poison.
Oh, good thing we didn't eat the food.
Why not?
What the?
I was hoping to fill with your favorite foods to ease you into a conversation.
Ah!
Where do they appear? Where do they appear?
I was just hoping we sit down and have a little chat.
A chat? Personally, I don't mind a chat. You didn't need the food for that, though.
Call it a gift of generosity.
So,
Give us-
since you're wishing to speak, what was it you wished to speak about?
Many things. What's Holiday doing?
I swear to God, if he says eating the food, I will literally bash my head against the wall right next to me.
Sitting at the table.
Hmm.
What? They invited us.
True.
It'd be rude not to sit at the table.
Fine.
Ogman is also going to sit at the table
Yeah.
without trying to be on the table.
But
I'm going to zoom out a bit more. So,
I assume you're curious as to how you were able to come here all together.
but
all of us are aware of how we're able to come here. But this is just unexpected of us coming all together.
Yes. Normally, you would all be in separate places in separate dreams. I just had to ask my deity to offer a divine intervention to bring you here. So we can.
So you
have-
manipulated this world in order to do so.
Out of character, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the Green Knight, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Ogman and Holnir have never seen him, but he gives this green aura of darkness and fearful presence to not be trifled with.
Yes, a lady by the name of Ophelia has spoken quite highly of you.
She is a talented young girl. Smart, resilient. I do hope she has a prosperous future.
Something that the two of us seem to agree on, personally.
You come to care for the child as well.
I will be honest with you when I say this. When I first found out about what she was doing with my clan, I originally was willing to kill her, but after taking a night to think on it, I realized killing her would bring nothing but a cycle of violence.
And yet, that is the world we live in. Especially with the king the way he is. Or even the gods the way they are. People kill in their name. People do righteous things in the name of justice. Sooner or later, that cycle will have to break.
And that is something I personally agree with you on. However, though, there are different ways to break a cycle, but that's all I can really say on that matter.
True, people have used different methods in the past. Words, poets, teachings. But in the end, it all circles around back to violence, either using words or weapons.
Mm-hmm.
But as for me, I am just trying to right a wrong that has happened 1,000 years ago.
And that wrong is?
Sending the rightful ruler away from the plain, mortal plane.
What would I need to roll to try to figure out the meaning behind that?
Religion.
One moment. Religion. Where? 8. And give me a second to check something. That fight's within 20 feet of me. Okay. Yeah, I mean... Oh. I'll mark it. Give me a second.
Yeah. Yep. Nefra, you reach the back of your mind to figure out what he meant, and your mind flashes forward to the murals you saw in Bass of the Lady in Flames, the green dragon showering poison across the land, and the 5 gods attacking that god.
Again, said I did PM me. If you want to say anything or any questions, just send them to me or send them to Kat if you want to, either or.
Also, if anyone else wants to speak up, go ahead.
Okay, I was going to be silent to let that go, but okay. So, I'm just going to So by the rightful ruler, there's multiple terminologies for that. However, though, there's also rulers that say they're in power but could also be lying. Rulers that might say they're not in power and be lying. There's lying, there's truth, and yet we have to all try to figure out what is the truth. For truth is something that is a case of perception.
Indeed.
Okay, I got something from Sound. If you want to break this, air quotes, cycle, why are you planning to repeat her actions tenfold?
To give the world the restart it desires.
So you're basically just trying to kill everyone?
Not kill everyone. To give them a restart in life.
That's the same thing as killing.
No, killing
Come
would
back.
mean extinction.
To come back in a form of themselves. Free will. Might as well be a death.
Even if you reset the world, the cycle is bound to start again. That is from Sound, by the way.
You might be right. But with the proper teaching and the amount of willpower I possess, the whole world will be set with her taking her place. Her followers, new teachings to spread across the land. A new way of life, free from stress, worry, poison, will begin.
It doesn't sound like a fun life. It kind of sounds dull.
I've seen it happen in countless times and countless dreams. People all wanting the freedom from making choices. The stress-free world of will. Bringing her back will be the answer to everything.
Is it? Is it truly? And why not just live? Live for the sake of living.
I also got one from Sound just now. Nothing you claim has any merit to sustain its practice. So we'll go Holnir then Sounds, if that's okay.
Yeah?
So respond to Holnir's comment, then Sound.
I don't live like I live. For the sake of it. We're alive. Why don't we live for the pleasure that is life?
And how do
I
you
don't-
determine that for each person? What is their life compared to yours?
I don't compare anyone to myself.
Well, Holnir, there's a problem with your thinking.
I
Some
live
people
for
think-
good food, good company, and, well, life in general. Isn't
And yet-
that worth living for?
Yet to someone else, to another person, their pleasures could be endless slaughter of millions.
Aye.
Exactly. Or if
But
you're
who's to say they're not just looking for a good meal? Get them drunk enough, and there you go.
And what if they want more? Can you say you have an actual goal in life? An actual purpose? An actual meaning to why you are alive?
Can't say that I do. But then again, why should there be meaning to what you do? Sometimes life just finds a way.
And Sound's gonna be responding to that. That question can be swung right back at yourself.
Indeed. And if you say life finds a way, then why is life? Why are you here? Why do you exist? Is it not as perfect cogs in a machine, or just another flower in a grave? Or is it that you are just some puff in the air meant to blow whatever the wind chooses for you?
Honestly, that latter statement seems to apply to me. I was never a follower of the gods. I know they exist, but I'm not a direct follower of any of their doctrines, and I'm not going to be judgmental about anyone following those teachings, but there are some people like myself who might take a few of those, what they ask of me as just a suggestion, and just try to eke out a life I'm comfortable with. And of course, there might be people who might go against such teachings. That's what laws are for.
But who makes the laws? Who makes the rules? And you say you're not a believer in a god, but what if gods already have a plan for you?
Like I said, the plan for me, that plan is just a suggestion. If I want to deviate from it, that's my choice. And I'm sorry to disappoint them, but that's how I choose to live.
So, again, I am putting sound stuff on the sidebar so that way I'm not interrupting anyone at least. But if I'm able to talk, then I'll say them.
I believe in some level of destiny, but I at least want to put some thought into it without... I don't want to go rush into it too blindly and...
So you understand caution, while your dwarf friend just understands freedom.
People are different.
And that is part of the disease of the world. Different people, different ideologies. Wouldn't it be better if one concrete plan, one concrete person makes every decision for you so you no longer have to stress, worry, or be in fear of what the future holds?
That's not
be a mindless servant sounds like torture to me.
And it's kind of boring, to be fair.
Another thing you can also think about as well. Without different mindsets, new things can't be invented.
And too many. This. Trust, that would never work. I've read too many grudges of tyrants.
However, though, in a way, you are right.
can acknowledge that. Bit of me is envious of your naivete. It's also clear.
Did you just... Sorry. Did you just not hear the last bit I added, or no? Because I said, in a way, you're right. And he's talking to the knight, then, so...
Mm-hmm. If you think that I am right, why are you trying to go against? That's already preordained.
Because it is an authority I do not accept.
It's mostly because everyone has multiple paths they can take in life. Whether that's the will of the gods, the will of our own, or whatever it may be, that's still something we like to tell ourselves. For all we know, we could all just be, as you put it, cogs in a machine. For all we know, free will doesn't even truly exist. But that is something we truly do not know for a fact. And so, for now, well, yes, I believe you are right in some aspects. All of us being the same would be wrong. If all of us were the same, no new ideas would come forth, and the world would stagnate into oblivion. And then, however though, in an altered way, if all of us were in the world where there was no greed, corruption, hatred, that would be an ideal world, something that we'd all would see as a dream. Something that none of us would believe would be real and do something drastic to change it. But that's just my outlook. And he calmly says this to the Green Knight.
Besides, your different mindsets can lead to turbulence. There could also be light at the end of the tunnel.
Darkness.
And I'm sorry to say this, but I've already got plans for my own future. If this so-called reset you speak of happens, it might not happen for me. I will not give it. I hate to disappoint you, but it's a future I don't want to give up.
You have not disappointed me. Just be prepared how disappointed you will be yourselves when your ambitions fail and mine will succeed.
Do you truly believe they're your own? Or they have somebody else's?
For the first time in my life, they are my own. And you see behind him, crawling out of him, this black-like, snake-like thing with lots of eyes and a red aura.
Oh boy.
Oh, I remember that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But, to the surprise of everyone in the party, Ubman's going to surprisingly stand up and actually calmly, in a surprisingly calm, walk up to the Green Knight, if that's allowed, Cat. And there's no hostility in his form, though, in any way.
Yes.
Okay, so I will go there. Well, yes, our ideals will inevitably clash. I hope to see that when our ideals clash, that is a battle of our actual ideals. And one that will truly help us all decide what we all want and what we all feel is best.
Indeed.
Afterwards, Ogden will calmly return to his seat.
Yep, and you hear a lot of hissing noise from the canary around all of you. And you see the Green Knight calm, collected. Rigid. Well then, I wish you all luck in your endeavors, despite
And
the
you as
inevitable outcome. And give Cortana my best.
Mm.
And with that, you all... wrong one.
I know, I'm not mad. I was about to say, wait, am I going into a dreamscape after this? But I know, I'm not, don't worry.
Yeah, nope, it's the whole
Back
one.
here. I
It's
know.
back here.
Oh, thank gosh. I am so glad we didn't have to fight that many.
And as you guys wake up, I would like everyone to roll me a Constitution save.
Got
I
it.
had a feeling. Lol, nope.
Nope.
Constitution ain't that good back at 19, dang.
Roll dice, and... I could roll for sound, please.
If Soundwave, do you need me to roll?
She just said that in, out of character.
Yep, just give me one moment.
Oh, nuts.
Not again.
Upside though is not what I thought it was. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I forgot that
news.
was that. I forgot that usually happens.
Bad news though. We're in a public area.
Well, at least the rooms are closed.
True, I did close the doors. I didn't lock them though.
Yep. Just let me roll Nephites for a moment. As soon as I load up her page.
I just had a hilarious thought. Oh my lord.
Yep, she got 10. Pretty much anyone above 15 is able to move.
So not me. So me,
Me neither.
Homer, Alish, Null, and the only person here that can move is Quen.
Yes, as you look up and see this woman floating above Cortana. And all of you that did not pass feel like you're being pushed down onto your bed.
It's good to see you again. Hey Cat, quick question.
Yes?
Is there any way to roll on what she's trying to say?
I was about to ask the same thing.
That you can try insight, but I'm gonna warn you, it's gonna be really high.
Alright.
So just Selector or me as well, because I was thinking the same thing.
I would say both of you, because you two are the only ones who said it.
Nope.
Okay, come on. Ow!
Hold it. Give me a second to check. If Sound wanted to, she could use Flash of Genius and make my 15 a 20.
Probably incapacitated because of the fail.
That depends how badly did she fail. She got a 10, so...
Not the worst.
Not gonna lie, considering it's Mistra, I would say the DC would be pretty high.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, so
I
even
know.
with Flash of Genius, you wouldn't pass.
Okay, fair enough.
Dang.
So we have to hear what else it's saying. You're speaking of the next one we're gonna find, aren't you?
Sylvia, are you asleep?
No, he's probably making the sounds, right?
No, I'm breathing heavily. Sorry.
That's okay.
Remember, I am fat.
You are not fat. You're
I
just big
am.
boned. You're
I
big
am-
boned.
I am 280 pounds on a 5'8" body.
Dang.
I am fat.
I was saying big bone to be kinder, but okay.
Anyway, it looked like Elise was typing something. You guys can still talk. You're just okay. Have you ever been on the like one of those top amusement park rides where it just spins you really fast and the gravity feels like it's pushing you into the sliding walls? This is that feeling.
Oh,
yeah,
you mean the spinning UFO ones?
Yeah.
The
When I asked
Gravitron.
did you even hear my question though? Because I asked earlier. This is about the upcoming item we're looking for, isn't it?
Pardon, Cat. Is it possible for Quentin Argument to roll insight again?
I wouldn't say insight. I'm personally gonna say another Constitution for myself to actually get to move, or no?
Guess I'll allow you guys to do Constitution now.
Dang it. Oh well.
I'm free.
You're not been free.
Mark and Soundwave, I got you.
Probably not.
No, the DC was 14 before she said so.
Yeah.
The Legion
No, I
still
think it was
can-
15.
Yeah, 15.
Oh, 15. Sorry. Yeah, Selector, you got background noise again. So now that Ogman can move, he's going to go right here. And then wait for more information from the goddess, so.
You said that we would be tested. Does this have something to do with Shanti? To be tested? Old friends, old lifetimes.
The goddess is going to see Ogman look directly at Cortana.
You see
Old
her
friends for me.
look at you, Ogman, with a questionable look.
He quickly makes a look to Saber to make sure Saber can't possibly be listening into this. Is he that out cold?
I'm gonna say yes.
Because we just met up with the Green Knight, saying, and he said to give Cortana his best wishes. So that's what you're warning us about, isn't it?
As for old friends, old lifetimes, in my case, worries me.
Alligator, hey guys, listen.
Oh, just me questioning a few things and Null having a few concerns.
And you see her reach down to Cortana's heart and touch it, and immediately Cortana's skin starts flashing this blue lightning all around her.
I might be slapped by sound later for this, but Ogman is bolting straight to Cortana to make sure that she's okay.
Seemed like fun.
Does she look okay in any way, shape, or form? What do I need to roll?
Insight.
I got nothing.
Hey, insight, come on. Oh, come on!
As the saying goes, the dice gods love drama.
To you guys, it looks like Cortana is like in a coma state. Like she's almost in a very, very deep sleep.
put it bluntly, Quen and the goddess can actually see on Ogmen's face that he has a look of, I might be about doing something very, very stupid, dumber than Dazo could ever do.
Ogman, don't do anything stupid. Friends have except yet 1 dozen. Haven't we all accepted Cortana for who she is?
Yes, but not her.
Oh.
Hear me for a
kinda-
second, Kat. Can I make another insight to see if this is doing something harmful to her?
Yes.
That's
No, you don't
better.
need my help. You don't need my help.
You can easily tell that this specter is not causing any harm to Cortana.
The ease of doing something stupid on his face is now gone. And who is that you help directed to?
She looks at to both of you, saying that before looking back at Cortana.
But only Ogwen has nothing to say, but it's not in a way of her being wrong. It's just that he doesn't know how, sort of. He has nothing to say. Ogman's eyes go wide as he looks directly at the goddess. Because I have character, I picked up on it just now.
Yeah. And with that, the goddess
Hold it. Yep.
fades away.
Let's see if... Hold it. Sam just sent me something.
The other.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Sorry. Just something personal.
Okay. And as you see the goddess fade, her energy disappears, and you all feel free to move and get out of the bed while Cortana opens her eyes sharply and tries to take in as much breath as she can as sweat comes down her face.
Cortana, you're okay.
I'm fine. What happened? And why are you crowding around my bed?
First of all of us end up in the same dream world again, all at the same time. And then when we woke up, Mistress showed up, and a lot of us couldn't move.
She showed up again?
Yeah. She said a lot of things, and it seemed like it might have been broken up, but something's tied together. Something mentioned something about old friends, old lifetimes, a different heart. Prince, what?
He's just giving Nollik a quiet right now. And he's
Sorry.
going to calmly help Cortana up and just... Another thing that... well, Quinn and I were not nearby was because she had her hand over your heart and something was happening to your body. I wanted to make sure it wasn't anything too dangerous. Couldn't tell at first, but thankfully it wasn't anything harmful. And she sees a sigh of relief come from Ogden after he reveals that information.
I feel fine. I don't know what she did, but I feel as, well, normal as I can be.
Yes, that should give us a little bit of insight onto you.
What kind of insight?
Give me a second. There it is. Well, yes, we've accepted you as you are. You haven't accepted yourself. And Ogden is, in a gentle way, forcing Cortana to make it so she can't look away from him.
Cortana immediately looks down.
She also said that you protect other her safe.
Other her?
Out of character question, is the hut still standing? Would the hut still be standing? For me to go into there with Cortana?
I don't think the hub would be standing.
Ah, nuts. So, it's gonna be a little bit awkward. She's actually gonna, after Quen says that, she's gonna say, I would actually like to speak with her privately on that, Quen. Something between me and her. So we'll put a pin in that for now. But, again, you may not accept yourself, Cortana, but we accept you. And he's still making her look at him, but now he's using one of his free hands to ruffle her hair.
So as you do, you kind of hear all the jingles and that come with her little homemade head braid. Thanks. I think.
What can you say? Hey, what can you say? You're the glue that holds us together.
I appreciate that, Quinn. Thank you.
No, Cortana. He says that, and I can tell immediately that you don't fully mean it yourself. But I will explain to you. You may not have accepted yourself as part of this group, yet you should. I will straight up say this to you right now. If not for you, I don't know how many times over this group might have been dead.
True that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thankful for that, and I know you accept me, especially what happened at Bass, but I still can't really accept myself as Arab's killer yet. It's hard for me to get past that when I'm using her body.
I'm
If
gonna
I
do
may
something really
say,
stupid. Hold it. Quinn's gonna get cut off partway. And I'm sorry, Selector. Because is going to make an attempt to drag himself and Cortana just to the outside of the inn to talk privately.
That would be a strength.
Nuts.
out of character, I was trying to say something to encourage her, but never mind.
Trust me, I have my own idea. It's crazy and... I'll get that. Give me a second. So that fails. Continue on, Quen.
You may not. I do understand where you're coming from. I bet. I bet you she's looking down on you. Down on you, hoping that you live a happy life. And she doesn't blame you. You guys helped me get over my fears. Now it's time. Now it's time we help you surpass yours. And while it always may be a part of you, we're still here to help you. And Crank gives Cortana a hug.
Cortana smiles as she puts one arm around Quen and hugs him back.
At this point, Augment has let her fully go from forcingly looking at him. So.
Mm-hmm. And you guys hear a knock on the door here? Excuse me.
Augment jumps from surprise.
I'm sorry. Is everything okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
Why, is something wrong?
No, it's just kitchen is open for breakfast if you want it.
Oh,
Thank
good.
Well, shall we go get some breakfast?
Yeah.
You all go. Again, I want to speak to Cortana privately, if you guys don't mind.
Not at all. Sorry, that really threw me off a bit.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Saber just woke up. See that party is getting up and he's going, oh, you're ready for breakfast.
Out of character sound, if you want to say anything to Augment about his thing, then that'd be a good time. Oh no, she's just PMing, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Yep, and I got Elise.
anytime while we're waiting for our meal, I was just to pass the time, he's gonna pull out his book.
Megan posted something in character.
Yeah, do you want me to read it out loud for you guys, or no?
Yep.
Elige sits and thinks for a bit. Next paragraph. When Augment asks for privacy, Elige will leave. Next paragraph. Elige sits at the table but currently can't relax. I will, Nephrite, I will. And Fry's comment was, next time don't force anyone to an encouraging conversation. Just talk to them calmly. Well, sorry, just calmly talk to them. So I'm gonna guess after that she's gonna be heading out. Oh. Yeah, she's just joining the others for breakfast now, so.
Yep.
I'm paying for mine.
So, I'm gonna ask you this, Cat. Do you want this to go sidebar or no?
Up to you.
If the group wants that, I'm gonna say this. Is the group gonna have an RP session right now or no?
Probably not. I'm not.
Holnir? Glenn? So that means, so by the party's ruling, they are not gonna be doing anything, so...
Okay. So Ahmed sees Cortana still putting her boots on.
Personally, I don't think your others that Aerith is dead.
What?
Well, it's complicated to explain. Remember how she said, well, she said she protects her safe? That made me think, could it be possible that by you being alive, her soul is actually still intact in some way within you?
Well, if that's true, then how come I'm unable to leave her body?
If I had to make a guess, could it be that she'd rather have you live instead of herself? There are many possibilities, but I can't really think of any more than that.
That should be impossible. She has so much more in this world than I do. Though, a bit of me is a concern. You know how we've been going through town to town, and there seems to be no one who knows who Aerith is. Like, she should have a mother, a friend, or a babysitter or someone, but no one knows her. I feel like I took something away from her.
Or could you have saved her?
That's what I tried to do.
Allow me to explain why. Because the Green Knight came to Nephrite, Elige, Quen, Holnir, and my dream last night, and said to give you best regard. You, Cortana, not Aerith. So could it be a possibility that the Green Knight knew Aerith personally, and and that Aerith could have been someone within the Order, saw the error of her ways and gave you the chance instead of herself to make up for it?
The Green Knight knew me?
Yeah.
How? Why would the Green Knight know me? I'm from a
Correct me if I'm wrong on the
planet.
naming. Correct me if I'm wrong on the naming. What was the name of the red thing that came out of him again? Because I'm bad at remembering the name.
You never actually met him.
No, the red thing that came out of him, I said.
I know, you've never seen it. The rest of the party's seen it, but for Augment, that was new.
Out of character. You forget that the part that we were filled in on the hierarchy, including the red ones of Aerith's line of Cortana's world. That's what I'm pretty much trying to say. A red one with multiple eyes came out, is what I'm saying. I just want to use the proper name.
A Calicock.
So that's what Cortana is, a Calicock?
No. Cortana is a Hashalak.
Thank you, Jovial. Corey. So, we saw a red one of your things with multiple eyes come out of the Green Knight in the Dream Realm.
What? A red thing?
One of the red ones with multiple eyes come out of him.
A Calicock. Oh my god. That explains a lot.
And may I say this as well?
You see this horrifying look on her face.
And Ame's going to go in front of her, make it so he's on both of his knees to make sure she's still seeing him whilst looking down. Gently grab her hands to sort of try to calm her down. And this is where part of my insane mind starts to go right now. Could it be possible that from what you were, you somehow evolved into... Best way to describe it, similar, but something different from that. With how you are now.
I'm not too sure. To try to put it in simplest terms as possible, the Karolak is basically my boss. As far as our hierarchy goes, he's near the top, one of the alphas, so to speak. Well, I'm just normally the lonely minion that would listen and obey. Until I met Aerith. And she changed me.
And that's where I'm thinking that, did she change you into possibly something similar of that?
No,
Especially with all you've done to help.
As far as my body goes, no. As for my powers, I believe it's mostly come from Mistra and Aerith's strong belief in her. And
this is where she sees Ogwen raise an eyebrow at her.
Tana says, Aerith was a stronger belief in Mistra. I'd only seen her once when I first came to this body and I tried to escape. But I couldn't get out of her body. So now I'm the one who has to prove Mistra's teachings. But it still feels wrong.
Cortana, you just said she had the stronger belief of the two of you. That with the wording you just used as well, you just proved yourself wrong.
What do you mean?
Well, you said you, air quotes, don't believe you have the stronger teaching. Yet all you've been doing to help us has proven more than otherwise.
Do you think Mistra grants me favors because I'm helping the party like Aerith would?
Ogman shakes his head no. So, no. Because she believes in your potential as Cortana. Not Aerith, but as you, Cortana. Okay?
And you start to see a bit of tearing falling down Cortana's cheek.
Ogman's gonna let go of her hand so if she wants to wipe her tears, she can on her own.
Mm-hmm. And she does?
Okay. And with those tears, I believe my point has been proven.
Before you get up, Cortana just leans in and gives you a hug.
Caught off guard by the hug, Arme's just gonna then return it after getting back on track with his mind.
Thank you. I needed this.
Trust me, if you need someone to confide in, you can talk to me. We can confide in each other. So that way Nephrite doesn't stress you out too much, nor myself.
Nephrite does not stress me out that much. She's got enough worry to stress about.
I know, but if you just wanted to vent, I'm open.
Oh, thank you.
It's something any friend would do for another. I just didn't think you wanted it brought up in front of the group. As well as a few of the theories I spouted out, I didn't want Nephrite to hear and shoot down immediately. I won't lie though, I did have a question for Nephrite. That I wasn't able to ask her due to some gambling last night. Well, not last night, but when we were back on the ship.
I read your question in my mind, in your mind. I honestly would like to hear her reaction to it.
Same. But I believe that's her own privacy.
And all of a sudden you hear a loud groan.
I'm guessing that's coming from her stomach or mine.
Hers. And
I believe the both of us are hungry.
yes. How about we join the others for breakfast?
Yes, I believe that would be good. And I'm just gonna stand up, hopefully helping Cortana up if she's not standing already.
Yep, she accepts your help getting up.
I'm just going to let go of her hand, head to the door, and hold it open for her. After you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. After Cortana's out, Armin's gonna head to the group and pay his gold for breakfast.
Yep, and breakfast today is simple chips, some bacon, some eggs, any way you like, and what looked to be like a crepe with a red jelly in it.
Ooh, yum.
And of course, coffee, teas, juices, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. There we go.
So what's on the agenda today?
Well, for starters, the plan is going to be head to the ruins in the forest if we can find them.
Sounds like a plan to me. What does everyone else think?
Sooner the better. You don't want to miss the boat back to the mainland.
I assuming everyone else is thinking the same thing?
Yep.
Yep.
So, do you guys want to fast forward to that?
May as well.
Yeah. The only thing I'm more concerned about is the in-character Elysian Nephrite.
I think it's better to wait to ask that once we get both of them voice chatting. It is a lot
Yeah.
better.
Yep.
Oh! Okay, they also had a chat in Discord too.
That's what I
Yep.
was meaning by that. They were having an
Oh.
entire conversation.
I'll try to copy and paste it into World Training when I get the chance.
Yeah.
Or you can add that
Apolo-
in the comment section.
Yep. Our apologies to the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, I'm gonna ask this cat, when this part comes up, do you want me to go through here and just copy paste the entire conversation into a comment, or no?
I'll figure out a way to edit it in later.
Okay. Only making the offer to help.
I appreciate that.
And apologies on my end if I seemed a bit distracted. A friend PM'd me, so
Yep.
I got a little distracted there. I am gonna ask this to sound, is that okay right now with the way it is? So as the travel's going on, sound can just respond to me. So on her way back, she'll be in DC about 5 minutes. So.
Okay. Because I am thinking once we reach the forest edge, we would actually call it here tonight so that we can hopefully get the whole party in the next time at the beginning of the search.
Fair enough, and as you said, next week is going to be canceled because so many of us won't be making it. So.
Oh.
Yep, I'm sorry. Just it is already
Sorry.
it almost is starting to get time to call it.
Yeah.
Sorry, cat.
Not your fault. We still had a very
Well,
fulfilling session.
And Fred gives a look of shut it to Quen.
what that?
Let me put it this way. Cat knows the question. Cat and Storm know the question. That's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm. And it's your funeral.
Yes, I know.
I'm not saying a word, both in and out of character.
I had a funny thought back during the bedroom thing where everyone was held down by a force. And yeah, so when Ogden was going towards Cortana, you know what the first thought came into my head was?
What?
Rake.
Huh?
What?
Sideshow Bob. Sideshow Bob.
Bob, huh?
I think I want to put that in like videos or something. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Continuing on though, so. Oh, he's ringing that. Oh, that. Gee, I feel somewhat insulted.
Oh, burn.
Then again, I was also thinking that partway through my walkthrough, it would be make a con save.
So I guess we're calling it for a night.
Yes, we're calling it for the night.
Okay.
Oy.
What you guys think?
Oh, come on. It was fun. It was a good night. And also, Soundwave, you guys tease me all the time.
She's not here. Oh, yeah.
She's not wrong though. She's typing an out of character. But she's not wrong though, Selector.
So just because you tease me, I can't tease you guys back?
You do enough teasing beforehand, and then this comes up and now you're teasing again? Nuh-uh.
Dude, I was gonna end it right I was just gonna end it right there.
Because you always make it blatantly obvious.
Oh, boo, like you don't.
I sent you a thing, Wicked.
I saw.
Mate.
I saw.
Well, if that's all, I'm gonna be heading out for tonight. See you guys.
So,
Night.
Good night.
Night.
and